Hi there guys, I'm Arvind Pasi and I'm here for a very interesting assignment. I have with me something, a gadget, a device. Now if I ask you what is this, there are many of you who will say it's a smartphone. There are a few of you who are probably more aware who might say this is the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Wow, I'll say a wow to that. But how would I define this device in my hands? I would say it all in a rhyming couplet. The Buddha of smartphones is here. The Galaxy Note 4 is such a dear. Now, what I am trying to say is that when it comes to talking about a smartphone, when it comes to telling you something about a smartphone, there are two ways of doing it. One is the textbook way, right? We all know textbook way is something like, if I start talking of quad, pixels, AMOLED, overload you or drown you in a lot of complex terminology. The other is the smart way. Now, different people have different smart ways. My smart way is through rhyming couplets. Okay, so what I would be doing is trying to tell you everything about this phone in rhyming couplets. Of course, I'll be introducing the things also. Now, another thing I realized the moment I laid my hands on this phone was that if smartphones were management graduates, this phone in my hands here would be from the IIM. It's as prestigious as that. And this is the reason why I'm going to divide my short talk, very small talk, in 4 P's. My 4 P's would be what? Power. The first P is power. The second P is photography. The third P is pen or the S pen. And the fourth P is premium. Now, when we come to power, what is power? I mean, like, what would you understand of power? Obviously, power would use a lot of this stuff that is given over here. And believe me, this might seem complex to you, but this is not all that obfuscating. This is not going to confuse you at all, because this power is what transforms the Galaxy Note 4 into what it is, the gem that it is. And I have again a couple of couplets talking about the power. This note has viewing angles best. Visit the store and just test. I mean, it's something like if I'm holding the note here, I can actually read what is here. I don't necessarily have to turn it this way. It can remain here, I can read it. So, this note has viewing angles best. Visit the store. Obviously, I can't call you here. So, visit the store and just test. A 5.inch quad HD you get. A 5.7-inch quad HD you get. The best of the day, you bet. Now, that is why I said I'm going to convert everything into rhymes. Power is obviously incomplete unless I talk about the battery. Aha, you'll say battery. Now that's interesting. Battery is a very complex thing, People have powerful phones and with batteries that conk off at the moment they are about to do something important. Believe me, if I tell you a small fact, you'll be impressed. This phone has a battery which goes from 0 to 50 in 30 minutes while charging. Impressed? Wait. Just wait. I'm not happy unless I've converted everything into poetry, So the poem for this is 0 to 50 in 30 minutes is pace. The note's battery wins the race. Adaptive fast charging is 44% faster. The battery in Note 4 is a master. Okay. But then everything is not just power. I remember talking to a friend of mine and I asked him, what is it that you want in a smartphone? He said, obviously what I need is a great camera. Okay, I said, fine. Photography. I'm also very interested in photography. One of the major reasons for that is, number one, that the sharpness, the vividness of the picture that this phone clicks is wonderful. The next reason is that the camera megapixels are simply superb. 13 megapixel and 3.7 megapixel, it's a wow. Okay. Then when it comes to the features of the camera, imagine taking, now most of us have tried selfies. So what I have to say, a rear cam selfie possible now. Listen carefully, a rear cam selfie is possible now. You need to pause and say, wow. No images spoiled by camera shake. Each pic is live and fully awake. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. The camera shake is literally negligible or maybe absent. Click wide selfies with 120-degree angles. No body sans a face now dangles. This is exactly what I told you. I mean, otherwise, without this facility, you would have in your selfie a body without the head. We don't need headless selfies, do we? Obviously don't. We come to the next very interesting feat, which is the pen. The S Pen is a winner, no doubt, and any other stylus can only now pout. A natural brush effect the S Pen now gets. More smiles and kisses it now nets. So obviously, this S Pen that I was talking about is more evolved. The set of brushes is more. As I said, the fountain pen, the calligraphic pen, there are so many other features there which have been added. And another thing which the S Pen allows you to do is, you can actually photograph something which has text written on it, and there is a feature called Smart Select which allows you to convert the text in a picture into editable text. That is nothing short of a miracle, I can tell you, I can assure you that. I just did it some time back and I was actually surprised. You know, it has the master effect of the world's best OCR. Okay? So let me see. Have I converted this into a poem? Let me see. Oh yeah, there is. Smart Select, image clip, then screen write. The note gives you the real tech might. Meri muscles nahi hai. This S Pen has a lot of muscle, you know. Edit a pic within S Note now. Photo Note will tell you how. That's another wonderful thing. We've talked about what? Power, photography, pen. What is the fourth thing? Obviously, a smartphone is not a smartphone if it is not in the premium range. It has to pamper you. There are 4 colors for this smartphone. And obviously, I have 4 rhyming couplets. The first is bronze gold. This is bronze gold. Bronze gold, Note 4 seems really bold and ready with adventures to unfold. Which is this one? My favorite. I'll tell you why. This reminds me of a midnight thriller. Okay? But obviously, I have a couplet for it also. Charcoal black. Charcoal black Note 4 is a thriller. In looks, it is a sheer killer. It is a killer. We have the real Barbie in my hands, a blossom pink. People at Samsung decided to call it blossom pink. It is charming. Blossom pink can make you think and smile and even blink. For me, it is midnight thriller. For you, it could be any of those. It could be charcoal black, it could be frostbite, it could be blossom pink, or it could be bronze gold. Now, I have a few more couplets to share. Okay? Because obviously you'll say, is this all? Is this all? No, this is not all, man. There are a whole lot of other features here. You know, you got features like S Health and blah blah blah. But then let me put a few of them in rhyming couplets. for one of the features which is my favorite, my personal favorite, the recorder. I was told that the recorder is you can record different voices and then you can isolate each voice, each sound. You can do away with ambient sound. This is marvelous. It helps me in all my political interviews. I'm sure it is going to help you. By the way, I'm a columnist with a newspaper, so I do a lot of interviews. Isolate voices and hear what you need. This is tech advantage indeed. The next fantastic advantage is 14 regional languages, 14 regional Indian languages come with Note 4, a boon for some. And that is about all so far as the video is concerned. Thank you.